Oh my god, I cannot believe this happened because it's like, you tell me, what does it feel like when I share this with you? Okay, so first of all, I'd like you to subscribe to my channel. Secondly, let's begin. So what happened was, yesterday I had a dream, like, that there is a bull, and that bull is killing everybody, and I'm inside the room hiding from that bull, because that, and I saw in my dream that bull killed some animal, and it's very aggressive, and I hid inside the room, and then I was like, you know what, it's going to come inside the room, and then the bull came and looked inside the room, but then I don't know, something happened, and then I was out. Bull did not do inside the room, and I was hiding from the bull in my dream. Okay, this is all happening in my dream. Hiding from the bull, I came up with a strategy to save myself by pretending that I am dead. Okay, so when I pretended I am dead, that's when, like, something happened, and I came outside the room. There is this insect troubling me. Anyway, then I came outside the room. So this happened in the dream, and the second part of the dream was like, I'm feeling very shame. I'm feeling shame that people have seen me and things like that. Okay, and I'm half naked, and then a man is seeing me there. He's not doing anything, but he just came inside and he saw me, and then he just went. Okay, so this is the dream. Today, when I went out on a walk with my dog, I had a very good walk. I was sitting in the river, and like, it was very beautiful. When I was coming back, I met a friend, and we just stopped by for two minutes of quick chit chat, and then her attention went towards some bulls who were charging at a cow, like they were sexually very turned on, and they were charging at the cow. And I just looked, and I was like, haha, I just cracked I was like, haha, bulls are feeling super charged up and all of that. And after that, I just, like, my attention, and this all happened in few seconds. Like, she like directed me towards the bull, my attentions towards the bull. I cracked a joke, and then I again back to her, and suddenly a bike came, and the uncle, he came to me, and he was like, they are coming to beat you, those bulls. And I looked at him, and then it was around like 7:30 p.m. Okay, and that time is anyway very anxious time, because lot of drunk men are coming home, and children are feeling stressed. That's how it has been over the time. Okay, so around that time, people will feel lot of anxiety in some certain areas, and I was in a very village kind of area, like where I went for a walk. It was like, its nature is beautiful, but there was some village. So in those area, men are coming, drunk, and then they beat wives, and there is this aggression, or if the beating is not happening, then there is verbal abuse happening. So already that anxiety was in the air, when this man came on the bike and told me that, hey, they like, those bulls are coming to beat you. I was like, I could not even think. My friend just ran away, and she was not that scared, but given that I also had that dream, I was panicking, and I was like, okay, they are going to kill me, and the uncle who came to me, he was also full of fear. And then, it's very psychological. If you be with somebody who is very calm and at ease, we start to feel at ease. But if you are with somebody who is panicking and fearful, we also start to panic and be fearful. So I started to be very fearful, and I ran. I just ran. I kept running, and they're after me, and I was so. And as I am running, I see, like, there are children sitting on the bridge. They are not even moving. Why are they after me? And I'm running, and they are just they are not also changing their direction, they're just coming behind me. So I just randomly went up, like up the hill, and there was some home that was, open, and so I just went inside that house, and it was very open house, so all the bulls also came with me. So as I entered the house, I just went inside a small room, and I don't know who these people are, I don't know the place, I just like hid myself inside the room. And as I entered the house, a woman, like this, some women, she was doing some chores, she saw, and she stood there as bulls are coming, as I am also walking, and this all panicky feeling, she she was there, she was like, hey, go away to the bulls, and she's not even like scared or something like that. She stood there like such a strong, in a very strong way, like, hey, I can fight those bulls, and she was not even scared. And I'm just like noticing all this, but I'm very afraid at that point. Okay, and then after 2-3 minutes, I thought, okay, they went away, the bulls, so I can come out. And as I came out, they again came back, like they again came back, and I was like, what the hell is happening? And then I again hid. And then someone who was on the bike, another man, he like was there, and he helped me out, and I was just panicking a lot, while everyone in the environment was so calm. And I was like, why am I sharing this story with you? First of all, I will make separate video about dreams, because it is a must. In my experience, how dreams have helped me, oh my god, I have received prophecies, what's going to happen in future. I have received like whatever is going to happen in my business, in my one time I lost my phone, and in my dreams I got the guidance where that phone is, who is it with, who stole it, and how that person came, and so many, and about other people. Okay, that person is going to have that illness, that person is going to have child, that person, one time I had like my friend, I had a dream that she's pregnant, and I told her, and she's like, no way, I cannot be pregnant. And then she figured out she accidentally conceived a baby, that month. And it was even before, she was even planning to. I had the vision, and so many times, like for other people, like, okay, they are going to leave, or someone is cheating on them, or something about the dark past of other people. So I will make a separate videos about dreams. And what, like, sometimes, yeah, we do receive some real incidents, but other times it's also, there is a deeper meaning of certain dreams. Like, if you have a dream like, okay, there was a fire, so it's not like that there is a fire in the home. That does not mean that there is going to be an actual fire in your home. There is a deeper meaning behind it. Maybe like, it's like renewal energy, meaning the old energy is dying and new energy is coming in your home, in your life, in the people's life. And yeah, anyway, that's a topic for another video. But this dream particularly, I'll tell you why. Because all my life I grew up in a very abusive, like violent and very scary home, because I was 3 when my parents sent me to my uncle and auntie. And you take away a child, a child, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-year-old child, away from their parents for 2 hours. After that, they will start to panic, hey, where is my mom, where is my mom, where is my mom? But I was just taken away at 3, and I never could see them, and it was a shock in my system. And then my auntie, she was like a total, like, oh my god, she would beat me up, and there was a lot of sexual abuse happening, and I was so scary. But at the same time, I was never allowed to feel the fear, I was never allowed to be seen in the fear. So I made fear so bad, I made fear something very shameful, like, and when you shame something, you push it away, like, oh my god, that's so bad, so you will hide it, like, oh my god, this thing is so bad, so I'm going to hide it from the people. This thing is so bad, so I'm going to push it away. Just like that, when we feel shameful in something, maybe certain thing that we are doing, certain habit that we have, if we feel shameful in that, or maybe certain things that are going on in our life, and when we feel shameful, we push that away. There is an internal push. Like if I feel like, oh my god, he's so bad, look at the way how he dresses, and I just push you away. Okay, so that's like an external push. But when I am shaming something, some emotion of mine, fear, sadness, grieving, all these emotions of mine, there is an internal push away that is happening. Like I'm internally pushing myself away. And when that is going on, we cannot be whole. We can never know the full truth about us. We can never even truly love ourselves, because we are not bringing all of us to the table. So to be connected to somebody, you have to bring your fears, your anxieties, your worries, your joy, things that excite you, things that turns you down and angers you. You have to bring everything on the table. That's how we connect. Like, hey, this is my truth. If you are coming to, like, if you are showing up by hiding, oh my god, connection can never happen. And that is also one of the reason I'm being very honest over here, because I want to build the community, my business, on the basis of honesty, true connection. For that, I need to be vulnerable. Anyway, so I never was allowed to be seen in my fear. I was never allowed to be seen. I had to hide my fear, my anxieties, my sadness, my worries, all the, everything that I was feeling due to the separation from the parents, due to constant verbal, emotional, physical, sexual abuse, and how alone I felt, and all the mistreatment I was receiving by my aunt and their sons, and in that home environment. One time my aunt made me eat my own poop, and then she was laughing. It was a very poor treatment. So after that, and I was never allowed to have any emotions. Okay, so when this incident happened in my dream, I was feeling shame. Okay, so Bull was not actually there to kill me. This entire incident was just to bring up, because everybody saw me in my fear, and it came to liberate me, to be seen in my fear. And it's not about even other people seeing, it's me. When I was fearful, I was just like, oh my god, I was shaming myself. Later, at that time when I was running and all that thing is going on, that time I cannot process. But later, I was like, oh my god, I was so afraid. Like, that's so bad. And I'm like, no. And then I paused, and then I was like, hey, relax. I love me. And I was telling my inner child, like, hey, it's okay. I love you. I love you. You're going to make some mistakes, but I love you. I love you. I love you so much. And then I was having a conversation with my inner child a lot. And like some incidents with the men, because the men who came to my not rescue, but came to my help, and I was sitting on his bike, and then later I was like, it was a very different, in my dream I felt like a shameful feeling because he saw me. So I was feeling that afterwards, but it was my purpose of this story was to share all of this with you, is that I want you to know that all of your feelings and emotions, you're meant to be seen in them, and do not run away from feeling the fear or from being seen in the fear. And yeah, I was just guided to come here and share this story. What did you learn from it? Let me know in the comments. And also we are here for each other. I'm here for you, and there is something much deeper that want to come through me right now, and it's building up. It is something so much more powerful. there is wanting to be coming through me, through my words right now. I can feel that energy of it in my body. Let me just breathe and see. It is not by hiding, it is by facing the fears, by facing what is coming through, coming towards us, that we rise and that we, actually evolve. If you say like, hey, I want a relationship, but all my life I had poor relationships, so now instead of hiding from them, like, okay, so now I will not be in any relationship, taking some pause to heal from the past trauma is good, but eventually you will learn by making mistakes. You have to go out on dates, you have to meet people and see what is coming for you, what fears are coming from you, what anxieties are coming for you, what is stopping you from forming that connection. You gotta see all those things, and that will not happen when you are hiding inside your room. That will only happen when you go outside, even though you are afraid, and initiate that conversation, that connection, or you respond when someone approaches you. And lot of the times you may not, and then you will learn, okay, so I'm not responding, that is why it's not happening. But you gotta show up. Do not hide from yourself, and there is nothing wrong about you. You have your unique fears and worries and anxieties. Don't push them away. Take care of them. If I am going out with you and I'm telling you like, hey, I have a strong fear of heights, so as my friend, it is your duty to take care, like, hey, I will not take you to those heights, or I'm going, even if I'm taking you because I know it's not harmful for you, it's just your subconscious fear, I'm going to be there to comfort you while you are on the height, and things like that. Taking care of the fear, taking care of your emotions. Okay, that's how we form a connection, and it's not about forming connection with others right now. It's forming connection with yourself. Okay? And you are not here in this world doing this work alone. You have no idea, the magic is weaving so many prosperous opportunities for you. Magic is weaving so much of love for you. Magic is weaving so much of support for you in this world. Magic is weaving so much of miracles, so many miracles, serendipities for you. When I say magic, the magic that is making the river flow just in an appropriate amount, so that it's not banishing the villages and drowning the villages and all of that. It's the magic that is providing just enough, not too much or too less, of the rains and waters to the plants. And there's this unseen magic, which is holding and keeping everything together, everything, in the best way. And there's the magic inside our body also, which is making our blood run perfectly, we are breathing perfectly, there's this magic. Okay, so that magic is weaving so much of support for you, so you never have to feel like you're alone and all of that. And sometimes you will feel fear. In those moments, fear means feeling excited and ready. Other times it means that false evidence appearing real. Like today in this incident, those bulls were not there to kill me, but I just kept feeling like they're there to kill me, they're going to kill me, but they were not there. If they were there to just kill people, then there were children, auntie and everybody, so many people, but I was just scared. Okay, so yeah, today's video, oh wow, I want to show you this. This says taking a leap of faith on myself. I make paintings which are super high vibrational. When you bring them in your life, you are bringing high vibrational magical, miraculous energy into your life. This painting brings the frequency and energy of bravery, courage, strength, stamina. It heals your shame, and when your shame heals, you become bold. You start to act on your passion. You start to do things in your career, in your life that you want to do, and you start to play. Play is a very courageous act. We have been taught to, be worried. One time my intuition told me, like, tomorrow morning you don't have to do anything. Tomorrow morning you have to wake up and play. And I felt like super scared. Oh my god, how can I play? So like, this painting heals your shame and allows you to play. And I have another painting. This one says, God's ease, God's peace, God's goodness, God's prosperity flowing in every area of my life. When we say God's ease, God's peace, God's prosperity, God's goodness, it's so much deeper. We can be focused on limited mind. We can be like, oh my god, if I have that love, then I will be happy and peaceful. If I have that money, then I will be happy and peaceful. But peace and ease goes much deeper, and God knows it so much better. And also, we can be like, I only have one source of income, I only have one source of love, I only have one source of joy, I only have one source of connection. But when we are connected to God's unlimitedness, God's overflow, then there are multiple sources of love, multiple sources of income, multiple sources of connection. So this painting opens that kind of flow for you in your life. Alright, link of this is in my description, and if my message helped you, you can like, if my videos and everything, my stories are supporting you in some way, you can donate. Also, you can book a one-on-one session with me for intuitive guidance. I have already mentioned like how much of abuse I have overcome. I have, rebuild my strength, my confidence and self-belief, and manifested so much of freedom for myself, so I can support you in that as well. Emotional freedom, peace, so I can support you in that. And for intuitive guidance, my psychic abilities are so strong. Even before you come into my world, I will start to receive messages about you in my life, in my dreams, and somewhere, God will guide me. God will already will tell me where you need to, what I need to tell you, what you need to hear, what solution you need, and what you should be doing moving forward. My psychic power is like, wow, I'm so proud of proud of it, and for God's blessing. And yeah, subscribe to my channel. See you in another video.